Hello and welcome back to another Prospectors tutorial. I am Lemur, and once again we are going to be covering buying a land pack. We're specifically going to be taking you from A to Z of completing a purchase of a land pack, opening the land pack, making sure it's in the game, and then of course exploring and finding out what is there. So if you're new to the channel, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you have any further questions, leave them down in the comments down below. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the game. So here we are on Grandland. I have all of my workers available. I'm going to explain why I have that here in a minute, but what we're going to do is over here to the right, you're going to see the icon for buying a land pack. This icon will allow you to go ahead and click on it, and you'll jump right over to our planet. Here you'll see you'll have an opportunity to buy a Grandland Prospectors land pack that's an NFT. It'll cost you $12.99 PGL, and I already have that available for me, so I just need to log in simply up here on the top right. Now that I've logged in, you can see up here my WAM wallets up here, how much PGL I have available, and everything of that nature. So simply what we're going to do is go ahead, jump over here and click the buy button. Now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead, I'm not a robot, and then move through authenticating the purchase. Once this purchase is authenticated, you'll see, congratulations, you've got the drop. So that means we have it. So now what we need to do is go ahead, and this little icon that says you can unpack a land here, you click on it, and simply put, you'll see, bing, I've got a Grandland box pack. We're going to hit unbox on it, approve everything that's going through, and you're going to hit reveal NFTs. Once again, we're going to wait. Our piece of land is going to pop up. So we've got the eastern region here. This is a certified piece of land. We don't know anything more about it other than it is on there. Now that we're back in Grandland, we're going to go over here to account. You can hit the A button if you want also. This is the very top right button. You click on it, and you're going to see assets. There we go. We now know where our asset is. It's at 4021. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click the Activate Asset button. Once we've clicked that button, it's going to go ahead, open up the land pack. We're going to have to do some authorizations again to prove the asset being activated, and we get dropped over to our piece of land. You can see it's got 12K stone up here on the top middle, or you can click on the stone itself and see how much is there. You can also see that it's going to have my name on it for you, and it shows all that information. So what I am going to do is we're going to go ahead and explore all of these pieces of land and show you how to see what's there and what you can do for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just simply use the move icon and confirm that we're going to move every single one of our workers to this piece of land so we can have them go ahead and check all of this stuff. All right, so our workers have moved over to our plot, but as a note, if you're trying to find your plot, you can actually go into the filters tab up here in the top left or hit F and then click my plots. And what will end up happening is you'll see like this little box kind of forms around your plot. So if you have multiple plots, you can kind of see where those are. So when you're looking for it, it's a little bit easier to find when you select these. So now that we have our workers on here, we're going to go ahead and do some investigating. Now, normally you can just go in here and explore, and you don't need tools, right? This is all hand-based to explore for underground resources. So we'll just click explore on this one. We'll click another explore here in a second for this one. Right, we're going to go ahead and throw these out there and get them working through these explorations to see if we get lucky for underground resources. Boom, we've got coal, right? So it's immediate, right? There's still a 10-minute debuff timer, but it's an immediate response to whether you have it or not. Now, when it comes to gold, you are required to have a pan and a pick in order to explore it. So we're going to go ahead and explore this, see if we do have gold here, and we do not have gold. So now we're going to go ahead. As I said, it's only 1 minute for the gold. So we're going to go ahead and throw this other character over here on the exploration tab. We're going to click it. You'll see that we do not have ore. So now that we know what we have, we've explored it, we've looked at it. Let's say I don't want this plot anymore, right? And I just want to go ahead and sell it and move on from it. I simply click this little info tab right here in the middle. I click auction, and then I can put the price up of what I want for it to be. This is the minimum price. Now remember, the auction is 24 hours long. You can change and stop the auction up until the minimum bid has been met. So if someone bids on it one time, that is no longer going to be your property. With that being said, I do think you're going to have more fun going ahead and building a building. We can talk about those in a further episode, but I do think starting your own business and building things out and expanding that is definitely something more fun, especially on a plot like this where there is actually not a large sum of the standard resource that you'd have to clear out in order to get that. But as I said, we're going to talk about that later in another episode. So if you did enjoy this episode, if it was helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. If you have any further questions, leave them down in the comments down below. But as always, we hope you have a great day and welcome to Prospectors.